Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You just need to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this is a message recorded early hours of the 10th of August. We had the full moon in Aquarius yesterday, which was the 9th, when this message was recorded, which came in as a part 2. So this will be message 3 in regards to this ancestral message. And for me, it feels like a very detailed, complex message. It definitely feels like an energy of receiving justice, not only on your behalf, but on the behalf of the generations before you, going back to up to 8 gens. You're one of the 8 gens that's being rewarded with this new start, this blessing. I'm going to read what I wrote because it was quite detailed. This energy that I was picking up from the past of this justice or injustice is going back dated to 1818, or at least the 1800s, where your ancestors felt that they had no recognition. So the 1800s or 1818 or 1111 may be relevant. You could be seeing numbers in doubles. May be relevant cold times of food and hunger, slavery and or imprisonment. And I heard at the time of writing this, 1715, sold and transported. Harsh lessons were used to pave the way for us to be able to have the opportunities that we have today. Children sent and or taken away was good news to the oppressors. A lack of hope for those going through. But even during this, they had a unity, a sense of unity, secrecy, endurance. Their strength was beyond ordinary. A loss of up to 6. This could be the loss of up to 6 children that I'm picking up on here, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the 6 of Wands in the reverse, is what I was picking up on. Even though there was a masculine energy around, you know. But let me go back to what I wrote. I literally just channeled that. So this loss could have been through some kind of manipulation, some kind of dark power, the power that be. And I'm picking up that energy off of this energy of the magician. But whatever that manipulation was, there's a new start that's coming back of that, you know. Manipulation of dark power, or the power that be, not the power that stands within you, our ancestors. They gained happiness and wish fulfillment off of our ancestors' losses. And I feel like for many who may be resonating with this energy of this message, that's the kind of cycles that you've been through, where people gain victory off of your losses, you know, kind of an energy. So in this current energy, because like I said, the card that came through over in this energy is full moon in Aquarius. So in this current energy, this momentum, full moon in Aquarius, I see an energy being swallowed whole, consumed within an energy. They swear blind, they've overcome. And at this point, I was picking up on an explosive energy, on an explosive communication, some kind of burning, going back to the previous message of some kind of a contract. You know, a contract is being dissolved was the title of the previous message. Could be with, I'm picking up on zodiacs, could be with a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, Temperance energies here in the reverse, with the devil in the reverse, pure darkness, lack of patience, lack of stamina, no endurance to put in the time and the effort into their goals. So someone just took the easy route out, you know? Someone resorted to low vibration, dark magic. And I say that because every card that indicates dark magic is going on or has gone on is here in the reverse. This is something that took place in the past with the Six of Cups here. But we've got the Temperance in the reverse, the Devil card in the reverse, the Magician card in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse. The Death card is neither in the upright or the reverse. It's a barrier. You know, someone tried to keep somebody in this mental entrapment, this energy of mental slavery and imprisonment. I can see that there was no success in the fire ritual energy, specific energy, to a message which I uploaded but not made public. 9th of the 10th or 9 to 10 may be relevant. This energy of desperation energy I feel with the Hermit in the reverse. When you know better, you should do better type energy. Hermit in the reverse can signify depression. I see the Magician in the reverse. Someone's not standing in their power or doesn't have that belief within themselves. Again, going back to this energy of imposter syndrome, you know, not believing that you're worthy. But I feel like this is over an energy that was projected onto you going back to 2002. Is the numerology that came through, but I feel like that's very significant year to those who may be resonating with this message. Feels as though they don't have what it takes to fulfill happiness. As a reader, I can show you wish fulfillment is here with the Nine of Cups' energy behind this. So close to this energy of Six of Wands, which is in the reverse, but I feel like that's more so of an internal feeling that somebody may be feeling that they're not worthy of what this is, or this is a group of people that feel like this Queen of Pentacles is not worthy of this recognition, this victory, this success, the wish fulfillments, manifestations. There's also an urge here not to lose faith going through this portal. And I'm picking up the portal of 9-9, the 9th of September, Virgo energy, which we're going to be in that Virgo energy. Significant energy of the new moon is around the 22nd to the 23rd of September, of August, sorry. I see apologies coming in. It's the kind of an energy of the devil has his tail between their legs type energy, regretful, remorseful. You may pick up on this energy of it's a start, because I was in the previous message mistaking this Knight of Cups for the Page of Cups. It was only towards the end of the message I realized it was actually the Knight of Cups that was coming back with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, with some kind of a new felt passion, because they now see that you've closed chapters and you're moving forward with the World card here in the upright. You've moved past the past, you know. It's a start, emotional progress that has been creating a lot of imbalance, impatience, blood boiling type energy, frustrated energy, washing hands off of a Queen of Swords. Or this Queen of Swords is in the energy of matching whosoever this energy is here in the center, coming back towards them and or you with some kind of an apology. It's like this person, whosoever this energy is here in this coming back energy, is needing to right their wrongs, not just with you, but with many others. And it all started here, I'm hearing right now. The bucks started here with this group of people, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Whatever it is, it was a very toxic energy in how they remember it to be, but a sense of newness. Because I see the World card, closing of cycles, endings, new beginnings, rebuilding after shocking events, brought down a falseness. A Queen of Swords is guarded in this energy of the new moon. Something around the 9th of August is relevant. Again, we're in this energy. of the Lion's Gate retrograde, the full moon. So much energies are going on within the astro right now. But again, I'm picking up on this contract has been dissolved. I pick up that when I saw how the fire card came out and flew over to the energy of justice. And the devil's in the reverse. Some kind of past contract is now dissolved. I pay attention to the night. Recognize now some effort to release this toxic habit behavior. I feel like being oblivious has been a gift. As you move with good intentions, integrity, you didn't recognize what was actually going on. And I'm hearing behind closed doors. Spiritual warfare. You were born ready. You was born ready. I see you looking up to this masculine energy, this fathering figure. And I'm also now looking at this energy over here. There was something specific. Again, I was picking up on the devil represents a contract in regards to some kind of social skill. 2002 to 2023, endless cycles. Something feels phased out. The date of the 2nd of the 2nd, 57 may be a relevant date. An indecisive energy. They wanted to hold over you. 22 to 57 years may be relevant also. I was also seeing 2257 as a time, like a PM, which would be 10:57. I'm just reading the bullet points here now because at some point I fell asleep, woke up and started to rewrite again. And there was so much more energy that was coming back in. So in regards to this full moon in Aquarius current energy, when you can see, or what you can see versus what you can feel, take time with the information. I picked up on this energy or something's gonna get messy that's coming towards you. It's an energy like the devil is or has been removed. Capricorn energy. When someone is shaking their head but answering no, it's a kind of trickery energy. Someone's asking somebody a question and they're nodding their head to say yes, but they're verbally saying no. It's like kind of a mixed message, kind of an energy or trickery, or someone's telling somebody what to say and or do. It's that kind of puppet master energy is what I'm picking up on right now. But I feel like some is going to say what they mean and mean what they say unapologetically to whosoever they feel this oppressor is to them. It's an energy of hitting a low. Someone may be feeling like they're at a point of rock bottom and they know now that they need to come out of this energy of the hermit and do right. I'm hearing by me. Someone needs to do right by somebody. I picked up this energy of the color purple a few messages ago. This masculine knows, again going back to a message I did, which I will tag in the description. I want to clarify this energy of the world card. I also want to clarify this energy of I feel like the ancestor I'm connecting with right now. And the ancestor that I feel you're following the steps in. And also the energy of this Queen of Swords, who for me feels like very witchy energy. I was also picking up on this energy here. I'm going to read what I wrote. Queen of Swords in the reverse played with fire, hoping they wouldn't be burned. A group, a community up to no good, that directly work with and in a low vibration in this tower. And I was picking up on this tower block, this tower building, could be on the 8th floor. And that was intentional, that they needed an 8th floor building. Something specific was going on I believe it could be the 3rd floor or 2nd floor is what I'm picking up on here as I look at the 8 of Pentacles. Like, as I woke up out of sleep and I started rewriting, I was picking up on so much messages intuitively in regards to what's going on in this tower with this group of people, this community, in this society, you know. Could be a teacher, someone with wisdom and should know better, but they're not doing better. It's like a pretense energy. I was picking up on the energy of a mother, grandmother, principal, someone with no morals or principle. You have the ability to see in the dark as a result of being unaware in the darkness that you was oblivious to. The very same thing that would try to break you is the very same thing that's going to make you, or at least show this group what you're really made of. And at this point, I was picking up on a song from Raven Simone, and I could have been around 9 when this song came out, maybe 10. And it's titled What a Little Girl is Made of. And then as I was listening to that song, I don't really follow that style of music, you know. But I saw the next song would have been It's Just Magic. There's something relevant in regards to those two energies, those two songs, in regards to what I'm picking up on over these last few messages. But going back to yesterday's message, there's a need to call back your power if you haven't already, with conviction. Reclaim what's yours. Cleansed and restored. Pray over yourself and your energy and your manifestations at this time. So 1644 may be relevant, where I just took a pause and looked at the devices on 1644. And as I was channeling that energy and was looking at the cards, I was picking up on the energy that's behind this, which is your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So something about the quarter is what I'm picking up on here. I want to pull an overall energy. I want to pull a few of the oracles. I'm going to press pause again because that was a long intro, a long channeling. But I feel like the cards and the decks that I've been guided to is very relevant in regards to this message. It's almost like an energy of final say. It's like this energy of never to return to again. It's that kind of an energy. There's more to be said. That kind of an energy is what I just heard right now. There's more. I also see somebody in this energy of walking with faith and not by sight. In this energy of blind faith is what I'm hearing right now. You may literally see an ancestor which may have recently passed. Like literally. And there's an energy of to have no fear in the coming back of this ancestor as they transition and they come out of this energy of mental entrapment, of a place of stagnation. Going back to the ancestral message I did when I came back on to do my recordings on the channel. It's a ancestral message titled something in regards to an ancestor's final wishes hadn't been granted, so they couldn't rest. There was an energy of an ancestor that was unable to rest in peace. You know, with this energy of wish fulfillment, their last wishes wasn't recognized. But I feel this energy coming in towards you now. There's a coming back energy. Somebody from your past, somebody from your foundation, your Six of Cups. This could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Piscean energy. It could be any energy really, especially with the World card here. I'm going to pull an energy in regards to this ancestor that's coming through, in regards to the energy of this message. We've got 2. And and I'm not really good with the pronunciations of these cards, especially whilst I'm reading. I noticed that. But what I would do is put them to the camera. So you can see. So we've got card number 4 and card number 23. And 23, I feel, is a significant energy throughout this message. I'm also going to pull within the same energy and for the energy of this Queen of Pentacles that's here in the reverse, because I feel like some kind of energy was put over you for you to appear in a particular way. Is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on a feminine energy that had to stand within this masculine energy. You know, it's like the masculine energy within a feminine was more dominant throughout life, you know, possibly because there was a positive masculine energy as a role model that you had to look up to. Tell me more in regards to this energy for this Queen of Pentacles. That's here in the reverse. Solitude, card number 31, and I pay attention to how it hit this card of Ocean of Self-Power. Alone but not lonely. This is also card number 31. 31 may be relevant. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got Mosaic, card number 18. Let chance play its creative role in your life. The energy of walking by faith and not by sight. You know, pay attention to the illustration here. I also want to pick up on this energy of the World card and what it is that you're needing to manifest for yourself right now in order to in this energy of calling back your power with the 6 of Wands that's here in the reverse. But victory is to be had. Wish fulfillment is here with the 9 of Cups in the upright. You just have to trust and believe that once you put out that prayer to your Most High, your ancestors, the angels that's been assigned to you from birth, from your foundation, that's here to guide and protect you, you know, is going to hear your prayer, is going to hear your cry. Trust and believe in your power, in your ability to break free from this mental entrapment. The World card's here, so that's showing, signifying some kind of closure, some kind of new beginning, a completion. In regards to this energy, for those who may be resonating, it's the most important message that's needed to be. And we've got Forcer, it's in the reverse. It's not Forcer, sorry. Forager, I believe that says. Forager, self-resilience. It's in the reverse. Breaking through, you know. No more resistance is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. It's that kind of energy is of no longer needing that extra support. You're able now, through what you've overcome, to flow through. The bottom of the deck, we've got Celebration, card number 34. I feel to pull one more card in regards to this energy of what's needing to be reclaimed in regards to the energy and the message for those who may be resonating. It's like the energy of something's been for such a long time. It's going to take a while to readjust. It's that energy I'm picking up on right now for those that may be resonating. It's that energy of reconnecting with your passions, allowing that energy, that natural energy, to flow back through you is the kind of energy I'm picking up on right now. Something very specific within the next few weeks where it's concerning your passions. Witches of the craft is wants to come through in the reverse also. Perfectancy, I believe that says. And we've also, and that's card number 40 and card number 20, the crone, the death card, and it's falling into this energy of the tower, into this energy that I was picking up on of this community, this group of people in this tower of 8. It's like what they wanted for you, the tables are now turned. You have to be very mindful of being envious of other people, because you don't know what they've gone through to get to where they are. You don't know their destiny, their soul's purpose, and the lessons and the experiences that they have to go through in life in order to achieve their blessings, you know, to break these generational curses. It's that kind of energy, and we've got charms at the bottom of the deck. You may have a particular charm that's helping to fight off this kind of an energy that's trying to prevent you, you know, keep you stuck, keep you hindered. I'm going to pull from one more deck. In regards to this energy of the Queen of Swords, show me this energy of the Queen of Swords in regards to this message, this energy for those that may be resonating. Show me the true energy of this Queen of Swords. I just heard they think they're clever. I just literally heard they think they're clever. And banishment is at the bottom of the decks in regards to this hex. There's some kind of a hex energy, but there's protection over you. You're in this magic circle, this protection energy. Or at least that's what they're trying to do. But it's the energy I'm picking up on, that you're respected within the higher realms and you're naturally protected. Going back to this energy of 4-4. But the two cards that want to come through is Book of Shadows. Some kind of secret this Queen of Swords is keeping, and I'm hearing to their grave. And also this energy of awakening. It's in the reverse. Someone didn't want you to awaken to the fact that they're a crone. You know, that they put possibly this energy of a death spell over you. An energy where you're forever having tower moments after tower moments. They never had enough information in regards to what the spell work that they was doing. You know, they was on the wrong page. They never knew your ancestral lineage and the power that you have and the real power that you have within you and behind you, around you. It's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. But I'm going to press pause and read through these oracles. And if anything's relevant, I will come back and read them out. But I'm also just going to rest my voice for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to read the Solitude card that came through in regards to the Queen of Pentacles, this energy that's in the reverse, that I feel is stepped into this masculine energy in order to get through this heavy dark energy that's being projected onto them. So introspection is the key now. Take time away from others. The answers are within you. Explore the concepts of self-nurture, self-value, self-truth. Are you treating yourself gently, or are you rough and impatient with yourself? Solitude isn't loneliness. It's an opportunity to pause and allow the entire serene universe to wrap its arms around you. It's when you have the space to be hugged by life. The butterfly kisses the maiden's shoulder in the illustration of the card. A tender reminder that after a period of darkness, a cocooning of the senses, a glorious winged creature emerges from the chalices and is free to explore and delight in herself. and others. A new leaf shoots from her thumb. In yoga, the thumb represents fire and universal consciousness. From periods of quiet solitude, fresh inspiration and motivation can emerge. From this energy of being stuck in this dark night of the soul's energy, where you never had the information, you was oblivious to what was going on, you know. So I'm also going to read, I feel like I'm going to read them all, but I'm going to read this card right now, card number 4. I'm not going to try and pronounce this goddess's name, but it's this goddess meaning Earth of the Eastern Nigeria, represents the totality of everything that is or ever was earthbound. As Earth, this goddess stands at the threshold between the living who walk upon her and the dead who are interred with her. Human, plant, and animal alike, she watches over pregnant mothers, nurtures children as they are in the womb, accompanies them as they mature, and receives them back into her earth body at the end of their lives. This goddess, the mother of all things, is fertile and fruitful. The goddess is bursting with the potential of life. During all phases of the archiculture process, this goddess's energy is ignited as seeds are planted, as the crops sprout, and the harvest rituals are performed. This goddess supports the entirety of life cycles, even extending her nature and attention into the endeavors of the afterlife. With her unique domain over life from conception to ancestor, this goddess integrates the two worlds. She teaches us caring for the earth, where our ancestral bodies lie, is a way to build profound relationships with the ancestors. This goddess reminds us that tending to our body is sacred, is a sacred skill that reflects how we tend to the earth. This is an ancestral imperative. We are the earth and the earth is us. There is no distinction between all that is living and all that is past. You are not separate from Mama Earth. Do unto her as you would do unto yourself. And then I'm going to read the next card that also came through. Card number 23. I haven't read this one yet. I'm going to find it in the book. So born from the cosmic egg of the Supreme Being, this goddess is the female aspect of the great universal source. As one of the oldest deities in the Pantheon, I believe that says, she is most powerful in the darkest part of night. The moment when daybreak is just as distant as nightfall. Imbued with the generative power of the universe, this goddess visits miracles upon those who worship her. This goddess's sacred instrument is the harp. The musical notes spring from the plucked strings and weave themselves into the melodies that can pierce the ancestral veil, carrying messages from the realm to theirs. This goddess uses the harp to communicate the prayers, evocate the prayers and invocations of the earthbound to the beings who reside in the ancestral lands. The songs that this goddess plays are complex and nimble, and the messages also travel from the ancestors to you. If you are pulling this card, you are being reminded that one of the ways the ancestors speak is through music, and I said that in the previous message in my channeled energy. You are being asked to play or listen to a sacred music, even if you don't have drums. You can use your hands, your feet, and your voice. If you are able to open the ancestral portals or put on some music that touches you deeply, that integrate the lyrics, the music writes on your soul. Going back to when I said, for me, it's poetry. 2023 was very relevant when I discovered the poetry within me, you know, the humble energy within. And at some point of me writing these poems in my bio, I said poetry, or is this telepathy, humble me, is when I received the most straightforwardest downloads from my ancestors, I believe, in regards to warnings of what's to come, you know, of things that's overcome or things that I've overcame, in regards to the things that I'm being faced with, you know, the reasons of why the past may have happened. Insight is what I get through my poetry. Ancestral insight is what you may receive also through your creativities. So the invitation of this card is to play or make music to open the ancestral portals. Okay, so many intuitive messages I'm receiving right now. I took another pause because I was picking up on this energy of cause and effect. And as I was picking up on the energy of cause and effect, I was picking up on the energy of shadow to light. Going back to my music playlist of some of the freestyles that I've made over the time, you know, that I've shared on the YouTube. And I was drawn to this energy, this deck, from shadow to light. I usually use the sistering deck to this in my seasons and chapters, which I will be coming back into very soon. But yeah, let's see what's the energy that comes through. I want to clarify the energy of the world card in regards to those I'm connecting with in the energy of the world. This energy of cause and effect. It's the overall energy in regards to this message. And we've got Swan Mermaid. And for some reason I feel to pull again. Your sensuality is beneficial. I'm hearing where it once was not. Something about 25. Could be in this 25-year cycle. Tell me more about the energy of those I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of the world. Messy. I'm literally hearing messy. Three little witches, messy. Dried flower fairy, sweet memories. Tell me more about this energy. Angel of time, working too hard. Bottom of the deck, we've got witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. Card number 45. I'm not going to read these, but what I am going to do in regards to the same energy of the world, because this is the new beginning, you know, that's the closing of the old chapter. So let's see, in regards to this energy, and with all the transits that's taking place right now in astrology, what's the energy surrounding this world for those who's resonating with the energy of this message. Tenth house. Broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. Scorpio energy. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetical, charming, but also secretive and possessive. Let's get another couple more energies in regard to this world card for those who are resonating with the energy of this message. That's the world card here. And we've got Taurus energy. It says the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthly, productive, yet relaxed and slow. And we've also got the energy of your second house. It says your assets, finances, and the things that you value. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got third house, your potential to learn something, and your local neighborhood. Working within your community is the kind of energy I'm picking up on here. So let's see, what's the aura? The angel aura surrounding this new beginning, this closing of this chapter, this broadening of your horizon. What's the energy surrounding the ninth house? In the reverse, it reads indifference, inactive, misguided, unmotivated. Maybe that's how you've been feeling, but there's some kind of change, you know, and some kind of energetic change that's coming towards you. And in regards to this energy of Scorpio, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So the card reads oblivious, separate, dispatient, and ignorance. All of the things that you missed out on, all of the things you had no idea of, is coming to you. And I'm seeing tenfold. So in regards to this energy of the second house, what's the angel? A lot's coming through within your second house. It could be a second class message, second post, you know. Raphael, love, travel, humor, and vitality. It's being restored. And we've got 444. Everything's okay. Reassurance, support, guidance, overseen. In this energy of power of prayer. Going back to what I was saying, pray over yourself, over your manifestations, over your energy that you're recalling back. Surrender, believe, and affirm. Release all that it is that you're needing to release. And in regards to this energy of Taurus, the energy around you shows you the abundance of nature. It is rich and earthly, yet relaxed and slow, productive. What's the energy surrounding those that's resonating with the energy of this message in the energy of Taurus? And there's the it says self-empowerment or self-employment, sorry, commitment, resourceful, confident, and rewarding. Everything that was taken from you is being restored, and you're going to be in this energy of peace and balance, connected, journey, balanced and clearing. And that's confirmation for me. Got a notification on my phone. So in regards to this energy, for those that's resonating, what's the self-care advice? A closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change course. And I pay attention, it came through in the reverse. A door and an opportunity that was once closed to you, I feel is going to be reopened or opening to you now. Some kind of a missed opportunity is coming back round. It says you have the right to change your mind. There's something that you're reassessing in and around self-employment, entrepreneurship, that kind of an energy, something that you may have needed to gain more information in, you know. But it's all coming towards you in perfect timing. Tell me more about this energy for those who may be resonating. What's the self-care advice for those who may be resonating with this message? Don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. And on that note, I'm going to close it up with some of these Art of War cards. But that's perfect confirmation for me in regards to the energies that's been coming through. So let's see, what's the message for those that's resonating with the energy of this message? And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. Just needing to take what resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. Know yourself. Know your partner. Self-awareness is an essential part of a happy life. Without it, your choices of life partner, for example, will be based solely on instinct or gut feeling. Examine your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings to help you understand your strengths and weaknesses, which will help you understand other people's. With greater understanding comes better communication and a great chance for your relationship to thrive. Any more advice for those that's resonating with the energy of this message? And if any of the messages has resonated with you, remember to press the like button. Share the message for those that may need to hear this message as well. You know, you never know how it can benefit another person. Let's see, what's this one? It says, pick your battles. It says, as in war, so in family life. Some battles or arguments cannot be won. All family argue, whether it's parents arguing with each other, parents with children, or siblings with each other. Communication is key in establishing boundaries. If you have to argue, don't lose your temper. Be rational and deliberate. But remember, sometimes it's more important just to move on. See if we can get a few more before the recording cuts in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating with this message. If it's not what you have, it's how you use it. Without other people, we are not complete. Communication with others is the key to life. Talk to friends and colleagues, discuss things. Don't be afraid to try new things, unfamiliar things. After all, no one could have known that blue and red make violet, or that red and yellow would make orange, if no one had tried mixing the colors before. Let's get one more. Speaking in public. If you know the enemy and know yourself, your victory will not stand in doubt. If you know heaven and know earth, you may make your victory complete. The prospect of speaking in public can be terrifying. However, it is great skill to develop. Enemy of the public speaker could be a lack of point, mumbling, reading your speech, and making too much of your mistakes. Know yourself means know your material. Relax, be confident, dress right, sober up, practice, and be yourself. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. And love and light to you all. And there's definitely something about communicate effectively here. Bottom of the deck, it says, it's very easy to think that someone understands what you are trying to say, just because you do. In all what you are trying to say, just because you do. Interactions in person, on the phone, text or email, ensure that what you are saying is clear, distinct and understood. Give examples, think carefully about your words and ask them what they think you have said to avoid errors in communication. And love and light to you all.